Good morning, gamers. Welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk, and today we are back in Enshrouded. Let's see. Last time we had just finished making the... Was it the grinder? Hold on. Let me get the name of this device here. What is this thing? The mill. We finished making the mill. And let's see. Get that, and... So we've got that. So I'm thinking of making just like one of each of these, just simply in order to get whatever recipes that they might provide. Alright. Hey, MuklukYoutube. Hey, Julio. What's up? Let's see. Dieter of Wildwood Studios says, congrats for reaching the water biome. I think you're going to enjoy the water mechanics. Implementing into your home area can be tricky, though. Good luck. Thank you. Yeah, we figured out last night how to slap a windmill on the house so that we can power stuff that requires force. And that's kind of where we left off. Alright, capybaras. Once I had a very special trinket, a treasured hairbrush with an engraved wooden handle and bristles from the cutest animal alive, the capybara. I thought I'd never see one in person, but the hot springs they favor are closer than ever. We should adopt some. Elio would be on board too, even if we use the bristles for more than hair care. Okay. Capybara bait. And what do you got? Did you know that there once had been a faithful royal guard to former Queen Pikemead? They were known as Blood Rose. After her death, things quieted down around them, but I heard that a small group rebelled against Lord Vorgoth. I don't know what happened to them, but I know where their path led them. If you follow their tracks, you will surely find remnants that bear witness to their battle.
Catch you later.
See, blank slate. So many souls, so little time. If only I had a fellow shepherd to aid me. Someone whose life and face have washed away. A shell I can fill. An all too human lump of clay I can reshape. I can sense it. It's lingering in the interim between this world and the next. Bring it here. What the heck did you just ask me to do? I'm so confused. Muk, I defeated the first boss with the help of a free benevolent. Wait, what? Oh, are you talking about Nioh? Well, congratulations. Let's see. Over here. Throw that in. Okay. So, couple of super small things that I did off stream yesterday. I built this additional big box here for miscellaneous stuff. I planted some things. I believe the tall ones are bamboo. The bottom ones I think are ginger. I tried to plant that one flower, what is it, passion flower we got yesterday, and I couldn't find a recipe for it. I think you can't plant and multiply passion flower, and you need 30 of it to upgrade the whatchamacallit, the flame again. So I guess that means you just have to find 30 of them. So at least it glows in the dark. I remember I found it at nighttime, so... Alright, so nothing more we can do there with plants. Let's see, get this. Oh, and that's right. Hopefully that bamboo doesn't act like IRL. I don't know what that means. Another thing is, yesterday I had a bunch of talent points up here for the Beastmaster thing, and it really wasn't helping. Like, if an enemy was attacking me with a dog, it wasn't changing that fact at all. So I moved them down here just for more health and damage reduction, like incoming damage reduction. So I'm a little tankier, and I just lost that Beastmaster trait, but it really wasn't helping. Bamboo grows like crazy, you can't get rid of it. Oh, gotcha. I've heard about, is it mint? That if you, like, plant a mint in your neighborhood, it's going to, like, cover the entire neighborhood? So I know that that grows like crazy. Okay. So... that's covered. Alright, so last time we had just finished getting this ancient spire here. So I'm going to teleport back there. I wonder if I should get rid of some of the giant beds that's encouraging the yaks to multiply. Because right now, we're getting a lot of yaks, and the reason was for their meat. We no longer need the wool, it was for the meat. A tool for underwater mining. Alright. Let's see what this quest is. Oh man, I cannot see. Oh boy. Freaking jungles of Vietnam. Okay. I'm right by the quest thing. What's going on here? God, that's a lot of dudes. Oh my god. Okay, so it appears they can kill me in 2 hits. Quest updated. Why did the quest update? Can they get on the roof? Ah! Nice parry, me. Good job. That's not connecting. They're resistant to this, but I can hit them around corners with it. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of angry dinosaur guys. I do like these creature types, just like appearance-wise. They make me think of the lizard men from Total War. Okay. That was weird. There was a few shots there in the middle that were not connecting. Alright, so the quest updated when I was flying around. And went somewhere else. Let's go to Vengeance? That's the next nearest thing. This is... Oh. I blocked... Huh, okay. So, a couple things there. One, I blocked the attack from that, but it still poisoned me. And two, that thing had such low amounts of health that just the attack chaining off of the crab killed it. Interesting. Waiting on stamina before I glide. Okay. Oh, that's not doing a lot of damage. Get over here so I can zap you. That's a big fella, too. I really hope he can't jump up here, chat. Dang. I'm not sure if this is one of those games where electricity does bonus damage if the target's wet, but I would be inclined to believe it after that. That was That was really quick. Chief Drak'Dal Axe. One-handed weapon, piercing and cutting. Ah! Let's see, where am I right now? Drak'Dal Ruin. Don't do it, Anakin. I've got the high ground. Oh, his stun bar is filling up. Obsidian. Ah. Ah. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, hold on. I'm getting the wet buff off of me. I was looking to see if there's any, like, underwater passages or anything here. Oh, right there. That's it. Oh, short passage. Nova. New location sharded. Why did killing that dinosaur? Quest updated vengeance. Okay, I guess we were just supposed to clear out all of them from that spot, and then there was an update. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna dry off again, and then I'm gonna head over that way. Let me see. Oh, there it is. The carnage you cause... Let's see. The Fisher thinks that defeating a Drak leader in a duel will weaken your foes. To challenge one of their commanders, you must prove yourself. Defeat 25 Drak to gain the attention of their leaders. So that was the 25th Drak. The carnage you've caused among the Drak does not go unnoticed. You gain the attention of their leaders. It's time to challenge them. You can find the Drak leaders in multiple places, but a convenient spot is marked on the map. Okay. Which I think is going to be, like, the boss type of this area. Hello, capybaras. See, I'm about to go into Shrouds. Let's get the fire wand out. Oh, little lag spike there. What's that? Daylily. That's a new one. Used to make banners. Ah! So one of the talents I took off stream was just like a flat 10% damage reduction, and it's called Earth Aura. It also helps other players in multiplayer. And I think it's the reason I have these, like occasionally there's like these 3 golden plates that orbit around me. Alright. Oh no, shield throw. Glad for this little ledge. I didn't... running into these guys, I usually need some room to work with, so... Ah, shoot. Okay. Still dropping carapace. Alright, so right over there is the stalk we have to chop down, but it's behind that wall right now. I don't know what that is, but it's got a hit point bar. Level 37. What level am I right now? I'm 33, so they got a few levels above me. Oh god. Oh, is that a banshee? Get back up there. No! Oh god, really? I couldn't stand on that? So what I wanted to do was get up there and try digging through the wall just to the right of the grate. Unfortunately, the wall is so slanted I keep sliding down the wall. God, I wish you could just use updraft the moment you jump and you didn't have to like beat the hell out of your space bar. Alright, fine. I'll try it the intended way. Over here. Oh no. Dude, I can't even see in this place. This is awful. Does the torch help? Not really. It kind of makes it worse. Huh. Morning, Muk. Hi, Panther. I could just run past these, but I'm killing him just for the chance to refill the shroud meter. Brood Mother's Eye Daggers. Weird name for daggers. Oh, this is back at the beginning. Yeah. I need to get up there. Bandage. Ah, there we go. That's the answer. You had to glide into that tunnel. Oh, wait. Is that a sickle guy? Fuck you, sickle guy. Oh, no. No, I can't see! God, this place. Wait, what? How did you get down here? Oh my freak, it curves, great. You got tired of waiting? Yeah, I guess so. I do not know what to do about those skulls. I can't dodge them. I can't block them. Potion, it'll kill me. Bandage. Oh! Oh! Potion just in case. Okay. Can you destroy the skull projectile? You know, I'm not sure if I've tried that. If I get another opportunity, I'll see if I can. Muck, how to make that Asura of yours on Guild Wars 2? Bald. Really big expressive eyes. And the one face that's not horrifying.
Guys, look at me! I'm so curvy!
Whew. Speaking of Asura characters, did Dana got your permission to use your likeness on Vlox? I don't think Vlox looks like my Asura. Also, I don't think they need my permission to do anything with Asura characters. This cave is awful. Cannot see what is going on. And it's mostly glide from point A to point B, not a lot of tunnels. So you really need to be able to see where you're going to. Okay, this is the exit. I feel like I probably missed a chest. There's usually like a big treasure chest at the end after the shroud route, but I didn't find one. All right, well that's checked off. Okay, let's head back and unload the bag. Not your Asura, you specifically. Oh, wow. I'm 3 feet tall. Let's see. Don't need that. Don't need that. Staff of Guidance. Don't need that. Okay. Boss stuff. Shroud Relic, Curse, Shroud Sack, Daylily. Do I not have a place for those? If not, I'll throw those in there. Daylily, I don't know if I'll need more of that. Can I multiply that? Let's see. Recipes, farming, Daylily. Yes, I can. Alright, we'll multiply these just in case we need them in the future. Pet that dog. Oh, I need to repair my gear still. I haven't done that yet. And let's see. Where's the watering can? Oh, I really... Wait. Oh, it was my bag. Lol. I brought it with me. Alright. I really wish you didn't need the watering can to see if the stuff is fully grown yet or not. Okay, some of it is, but some of it ain't. Oh, I have to chop the bamboo. Trying to be very careful to not hit the stuff that's not fully grown yet. Alright, so 4 hits. What? How is this one's growth at 6 out of 5? What? I have never seen that. Overachiever? Yeah, it stole all the sunlight. This is really tedious. I planted them at the same time. How are they not all the same growth? I never want to plant bamboo again. Technically, bamboo is not a tree. Well, it's hardwood, so we gotta chop it. How is farming and stuff in this game? The main thing that it's good for is, like, let's say you're making healing potions and you need 100 chamomile and you've only found like 3. You can use the farm to turn 3 chamomile into an infinite number of chamomile. Or if you find a flower and like the next upgrade for the fire requires 50 of that flower, you just have to find 1, and the farm you can, multiply it. So, anytime I get, like, a new ingredient that's, like, a plant, I have been trying to, use the farm to multiply it so that if I ever need it in the near future, I can, I've already got, like, stacks of it. And for example, I recently got bamboo for the first time, and I planted some, and this is the result of that. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to need that in the near future. God, I wish this game had auto-loot. think I'm gonna have to just I'm accidentally pulling some of these plants out of the ground, but I'll just replant them. Okay, well, we turned 1 bamboo into 540 bamboo. Alright. So, shouldn't have to worry about that again anytime soon. Alright. Let's see. There's also animal taming, which I find the taming minigame really tedious, but once you get the animals, they're pretty easy to handle. So like these yaks, for example, they just give you wool constantly, and then if you want, you can kill them, and then they provide meat. And as long as they got food and they've got more beds than there are yaks, they'll keep making more yaks. No yak milk? You can get milk from the goats. But there are other animals, like, I think if you have a dog or a cat and you interact with it, it gives you a buff, which I have in the top left right now, called Paws Touch. It's like a 5% health increase, I think. But, again, I found the taming minigame really not fun, so I've really just done it when I needed to. Okay. Cool. Let's head back. So Vengeance is where there is a boss. Possibly the last type of boss type mob in the current content. It's raining, so our stamina is going to be worse because of that. Good afternoon, how we doing? What's up, Jive? We're just running through the jungles of Nam right now. Alright, electric wand for these. Oh my. Okay, that hurt a lot. Alright, drying off. Hang on, the cord for my mouse is messed up. Okay. Search this area. The Hydrak challenge you. What? What does that mean? So there's an underwater tunnel there. There's some side doors. Hi! Woo! Okay, he just used his leap. I'm guessing he can't again for a few seconds. That went through the wall! Are you kidding me? Even I can't shoot projectiles through walls. I'm not happy about that, chat. I just want to confirm, because he shot, like, right through this. Yeah, that's mucking solid. Okay, so that projectile has homing, so dodging is of limited use, and it goes through walls, and you can't block it. It's really fast, so I don't think I could shoot it out of the air, assuming it can be shot. Maybe I could double jump over it or something. It's almost a one-shot. Yeah, it's like 75% of my health, maybe. It was enough that even after using a health pot, I'm not sure I would have survived the next one. Alright. They're being cheesy. I'm gonna be cheesy. Let me see if this will hit them. That's not in range. Not Gouda cheese. I think there's still one more of those in there. Yeah. Okay. What? Oh, I walked right past a trap. It just didn't hit me. Okay, so there's a light there. So probably, and there's a second button. I'm guessing it's going to drain the pool or something. Maybe I'll just open a gate down there. Stamina bar was almost empty there. I was expecting more of those casters, because the room opposite this one had them. Okay. So both of the lights are on. Fish teeth. I see you. There's a big chest in there down below, probably through that underwater tunnel. What did the quest update do? Nothing? Alright. Still thinking there's a boss here somewhere if those caster dudes weren't it. Locked. Okay. Oh! 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 There's something in the water! Ah, the freaking yellow bolt from hell through the wall. Bandage my leg, Lieutenant Dan. Finally avoided one of those things. Oh my god. I'm hitting him for 700 a pop. He's just got a lot of health. Was the dude's beefy? Mm-hmm. Where's the caster guy I killed? Did I already loot him? Maybe I did. Can I get air here? Yes. Okay. Out of stamina. We gotta wait a moment. I just realized I don't have the rested buff because I died and respawned. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, muck this place. Dude, like, I couldn't even see it before I was dead. And, like, you're, like, drowning quickly as you go through the tunnel, so it's like you can't pause and wait for a good moment. Alright, trying to see... Okay, I should be able to get some of the rested buff right here. Next to this nice safe trap. Alright, yeah, it's building up right now. Is the water content fun overall or just tedious? It depends. When there's traps in the water like that, I would say it's tedious. When there's like puzzles that involve the water, it's kind of fun. There's also like, you can set up irrigation systems and stuff at your home, but I don't understand the point of that because you don't need to for your farm to operate, because the farms were added in the game before irrigation was, so you don't have to have that. Oh. Alright, so I go here, get stamina. God, you can't stop on a dime. It's like anytime I tried to stop and let them pass, my character's momentum would just keep carrying them forward into the thing. I will say, swimming in this does not feel good. The swimming system in Enshrouded does not feel good. Might be good feedback for the dead zone. Maybe. Because it's like, for those traps, you need to like be able to go down that hole and like sidestep, sidestep, sidestep to get through the hole. But the swimming controls don't allow for that level of fine movement. Oh my gosh, I had 1 second on oxygen. Alright, waiting on health. I don't know what's up ahead of us. If I, like, die to a creature and have to go through that tunnel again, I'm gonna be very upset. Wait, a boss health bar appeared for a second. You're quite severely underleveled. Story of my life. I can't get out. Dead end. There. Oh! What? He's Toph Beifong? No one told me he was Toph Beifong. Gods! I can't even... Like, look, I realize I'm trying to cheese him, but the fact that he can hit me through walls and stuff... Where? Okay, he's on the other side of that wall. Alright. Honestly, I would have no problem trying to fight him head to head and like trying to learn his attack patterns and dodge, but not with a run back like this. If the run back is this god awful, where I have to swim through a gauntlet of hell, then like I'm not willing. I am not willing to do a fair fight. Put a respawn point right next to this guy? Sure, I'll bang my head against it all day, just like I was with Nioh. Only losers fight fair, Sun Tzu. Yeah, that was in the Art of War, right? Seems like that Toph Beifong spike of his has a max range. He doesn't use it if I'm this far away. Content. Are you not entertained, K-Max? You could destroy walls and floors to get to the boss room without going through the temple, kind of cheating, so there's a choice. Could destroy walls and floors. Are you sure? Look how many times I've hit this wall with a fireball. And it's not taking damage. I'm not sure if you can destroy these walls. Finally, he ran out of mana. You dig through it, not attack it. Okay. You can eventually break it. It takes a long time. Underwater grappling hook. What? Okay. All right. You got nothing. Man, I didn't even mention it, but this room's filled with mud, too. So if I had fought this guy fairly, it would have been in a mud pit. Fish bones. Shooting a wall with a fireball in a dark room is peak content, honestly. Yo, I was outsmarting him. Where does this go? Can't read without Drac Soulward Flask. What? Oh, this door that was locked up here earlier. Alright, so now I'm curious, okay? So, we knew, like, we could, oh, there's a treasure chest in there, right? It's at the end of the puzzle. If I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna mine to the treasure chest. Let's see if you can or not. Okay, yeah, it does start to give away. I forget where it was. There was some other dungeon thing that we did earlier in the game. And I tried to mine through a wall. And I swung my mining pick at that wall until my mining pick broke. And it did not give. And ever since then, I have been under the impression that just some walls in the game are just indestructible. You're not meant to be able to break them. Like, I did a full durability bar of a mining pick in a dungeon once, and nothing happened. So now I guess I'm revising that thought to some work, some don't. Okay. Boop boop. Guild Wars 2 swimming is great with weapons and skills. It is. It absolutely is. Hey, MuklukChat. Hi, Theo. Seems as though your blade has found the neck of a Drak'Dal leader. Where one falls, countless others will strive to take their place. Locked in a dance for dominance, chained to its tact. Fresh hatchlings will rise from the spilled blood, but today it shall strengthen us. I mean, I'm still short a few ingredients. You know, the last few upgrades haven't increased altar activation capacity. Hey! Alright. Drak'Dal's head. Throw that in there. Dark Morning Star. That's very bonky and pointy. Don't think I need the old grappling hook, but just in case, I'll put it in the box. Because if I'm wrong, I don't want to recraft it. Let's see, fabric. I've got fabric out here. I'll say this game needs an option to stand in front of the magic chest and deposit all. Yes, I've said that many times. Like Grounded, where you could just hit deposit all right here, and just anything that matches something in a box goes in a box. Yeah, going to all your different boxes to deposit things is very tedious after seeing that there's another way to do it. Okay, what next? I feel kind of aimless now, because you can upgrade the flame. Okay, so upgrading the flame would be hours of additional farming and stuff. But is there even anything to do after that? Or is that the end of the current stuff? Let's see. These are 3 out of 4. Those aren't done yet. What if Hightail and Enshrouded collab into a new game? What if they did? Okay. This reminds me, one of y'all once sent a thing to my P.O. box that was a pack of crystallized ginger and was like, this is my favorite snack, you should try it. And I tried it and I was like, I don't think it's for me. And then like this aftertaste kicked in. And it was weird. It was like, it felt like I had just eaten the spiciest thing in the world, but I had it. I was like, oh my God. And my wife was like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. There's like a weird aftertaste or something. I can't finish this. She's like, you just gonna throw it away? And I'm like, I can't finish this. And I was like, you try it. And she tried it. She's like, oh, it's not that bad. I think I'll, oh! And then she did the same thing. So whatever it was, like, punched her in the back of the tongue right after she started to say, this is fine. And so, like, yeah, neither of us could finish that. Crystallized ginger. I'll say this game needs, let's see. They haven't said, but I would be surprised if there isn't one more biome before at release. I mean, if you look at the map, right? Like, look at the dark areas. There is certainly a lot of, like, look at that. There is a lot of space up here. Right? There is a lot. Alright. Fellow Shepherd. What is this? Blood Rose Whereabouts. What is that? So it's like you get a chess piece or something. So that's like a cosmetic. Hidden crafting recipes in the Hollow Halls. In Italy, we have a spicy horseradish paste, which burns not the tongue, but through the nostrils in your brain. Oh my goodness. This might be spells. Hair colors. A fellow shepherd. Okay. I honestly wonder if it'd be better to go from up here. Cause like this spire sucks. It's like so sunken down in the water. You can't like travel very far. Where's the dog?
Hey.
Let's try this. Are you feeling like starting a new game at this point? I think so. I'm feeling pretty accomplished in Enshrouded. I think I'm close to the point where I am ready to move on to the next thing. Because, like, if all that's left is upgrade the flame, that's just farm for hours and hours and hours, click one button, and then close the game. I don't care. So I am trying to decide if there is anything else to remain. Better inventory management than Requiem? Okay, Leon Requiem or Grace Requiem? Dude, I actually saw a meme on that exact topic, and I posted it yesterday. Hold on a second. Where is it? Curse my meme channel being so active. Here we go. There we go. Girl pockets, boy pockets. Because when you play Leon, this is your inventory. When you play Grace, it's this. And it sucks so bad. Because you have like 2 guns, a knife, some bullets for the gun, a healing item, and then you got like 3 slots to work with. That's it. It's awful. Like, it is absolutely awful. And the organ case? Yeah, I haven't figured that one out yet. It reflects on the fashion industry. Honestly, I think it reflects on her just being a noob, because in the first Resident Evil Leon that Leon was in, he did have inventory like that. So I think that they're just being like, oh yeah, you keep all your inventory upgrades from the previous games, but Grace has never done this before, so she's got bad bags. Bad baggy waggies. Like, at this point, I have found 2 fanny packs, and it has increased her inventory size by, like, 2 each. So I'm just imagining she's got, like, a backpack and then 2 bags, 1 on each hip at this point. She still has a fraction of his carry capacity. Oh, I need to turn a bed. Look at that weird spire way in the distance. My wife gets excited when she finds a pair of leggings with 1 single pocket for her phone. I mean, yeah, that's like a women thing. But I'm saying in this game, I don't think it's like... I don't think they were trying to do that because women. I think they were just doing that because, like, she's awful. Well, not awful, but she's a noob, right? She hasn't done... She hasn't fought the evil residents before. If women have pockets, the handbag industry would collapse. Oh no. Alright. I'm not actually sure if the way I came to get here was faster or not. I think it might have been. Hi. Wait, where am I? Drak'Dal Temple. Am I still in the right place for this? You reach the temple, venture inside, and re-emerge with the assistant in tow. Alright, well... We, learned earlier that I was wrong about temple walls. Would you start a new playthrough when this game came out full? You mean when they released like 1.0? Maybe? So, okay, here's my thoughts on that. I have heard a rumor that they're thinking about redoing the combat system. If they redo the combat system, I would probably start it over from the beginning. But if they don't redo the combat system and they just add like new content onto the end of it, I'd probably just continue this save. Damn it. Are you serious? Oh my god, don't talk to me. I used a bandage on accident. Oh. Hold on. Oh well, that is barely hurting that guy. He's a big boy. Hold on, will this work? That does work. Oh, look at my mana! The ticking damage is triggering mana steal. I like how it says effective, but it's doing 1 damage a tick to him. Honestly, overall, I'm not sure if this is better than just Fireball. He's waiting for you. He is. Dang it! What? I'm on the wrong hotbar. Dang it, who put that hole in the wall there? Oh my god. Hi. Oh god, that was with the block. Dude, that big lizard guy came out through that hole. Good lord. Got it. Okay. What was this quest? Oh, that was like the cosmetic armor. Okay. Alright, let's head back here. But yeah, if they do change the combat system so the game feels different even from like, you know, level 1, I'd probably just want to play it over from the beginning. And I would pick a different house just for some variety, you know? I would find like a different place to make my home. Oh my god, those bamboo plants. Hold on. What level are they? They're 6 out of 5 again. I've never seen any other plant do this. Where it says like this is their max, then they grow over that. That's some tall bamboo. Looks nice though, it does. It's clogging up my windmill. Much better. Okay. All right. Where is the steak? All right. The nameless one.
Hello.
Hey!
Hi.
All right, you live here now. Oh. I have to... There we go. Now he doesn't move. You're not allowed to move. A nameless creature. This body feels unreal, dreamlike, plucked from a void. Who are you? What am I? They call you the Flameborn? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I think I don't have a name. The collector said servants don't need names. Don't send me back to the dark, please. I need a gem that rivals the moon's beauty. I don't know why. It calls to me. Please help. Please show it to me. Thank you. I wish I had a bed. Okay.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Alright. Did Mark kill his nemesis, the pursuing Croxagore? I did. Yes. Can you summon all the souls straight away, or is there a limit somewhere? I don't think there's a limit. I've got all of them out. But they want beds and stuff. Let's see. Gold bars. There's those in case we need them. Alright. Let's see. Journal. So got that. Copy Bara. Upgrade the flame. Tool for underwater mining. Orville seems infested with Drak'Dal. If there used to be any people here, they and their tools are long gone. Investigate the area to find clues. Cat search. Rare instruments. Sanguine color, glimpse of eternity. Yeah, I feel kind of checked out right now, because, like, after defeating that big guy, granted, I cheesed it, because I'm underleveled, but after defeating that big guy, I don't know that there's anything bigger remaining, right? It's like, we've got the High Drak'Dal head. I'm not sure if there's anything bigger to strive for. Could upgrade the flame, but I don't know to what end. I don't know that there's anything after that. Finding a gem of lycanthropy. I guess that's the moon gem he wanted. Muck cheated. I mean, hey, those lizard guys were firing magic bolts that went through walls, through block, and had homing. So they cheated too. Alright? It was mutual cheating. That's a view. Yes, it is very pretty. What about getting to the castle? Oh my god, you messed me up. I don't have a reason to get to the castle? I don't even know if I can. Because you can glide, but you can't fly. And you can only build within, you know, the flame areas. I can't just, like, make a staircase up there or something.
Thank you Muk for uploading your streams on YouTube. I like to revisit your playthroughs from time to time to relive some funny moments. One of my favorites being your poncho reward in Jedi Survivor MuklukYoutube.
Oh my god. You're very welcome. You are my target audience. I am glad that you enjoy watching those. They keep me employed. Thank you. It's the huge elegant MacGuffin in the world/room. Yeah, I literally don't know how I would reach it. I would imagine that there's going to be a teleporter somewhere that gets up there. Because, like, you can only glide to it if I can find a spot higher up than it to glide to it from. And I can't make a staircase to it just because that's... I mean, I suppose technically it'd be possible if I could make a flame altar directly underneath it and then make a spiral staircase going up or something, but sounds awful. Sounds just awful. Is there any main villain in Guild Wars 2 that's a Norn? Bram? He's killed a lot of people. Yo, I was almost done. There we go. If you chain platforms and juggle altars, you could probably get close. Yeah, but that sounds really tedious. I don't want to do that. Justice for rocks, did they unalive her? No. He's talking about when Bram was trying to find the bow, and Rox was like, Bram, no, slow down. And then she got frozen solid, and he's like, you're slowing me down. And he just left her to die in the ice, and then we, the commander, had to save her. So no, she's still alive. She's like a Pokemon now. The only word she can say is Omicron, but she's still alive. Hey, look. I'm a horse in Skyrim. I'm trying to do updraft, but it won't do it. Stupid thing, having jump, updraft, and double jump all on the same button, so you just have to beat the hell out of the key. Oh my god. Oh my god, it finally did it, and it went completely out of control. I'm having so much trouble here just because updraft doesn't have its own hotkey. That's it! That's the only reason! Eat. Drink. Cave passage. Smashy Muck is murdering innocent animals. Like, what? Those bats were trying to eat my face. What do you mean innocent? You're just stringing together words you don't know. Oh no. Oh god. I am trying to get down this hill without going splat. I went a little splat. Is this in the red fog? That really looks like it's in the red fog. Yeah, that's in the fog. Okay. Well, I guess I can't do that quest right now. So I don't know what that gem does, but I can't do that at the moment. Let's see, there's a well over here. Well. Let's see, where's that flying castle thing? It's kind of north of me. Wait, is this red fog too, or is this just red tinted? No, I'm getting cooked. I'm gonna be dead in 9 seconds. Okay, dude, what the heck? I feel like we just got access to the water area, and so much of it has got red fog in it still. Alright, so that's a no. That's a no. A hand, that's a, I don't care. A hand pan for the bard. Let's see. Deeper into the Veilwater Basin. Let me go look at that list again. Because it undoes the pin every time I basically log out, log in. So Pearl and Aquamarine, I've looted some. No idea where they're really from. Passion Flower, I have found 1, and I need 30. You can't grow them. Gold ore, I have looted some. I don't know where it's meant to be from. Green vitriol dust. I don't know who makes that. Maybe that's at, like, the mill or something? It's not. So there's a recipe. Make 1 gold dust. Just for recipes. Yesterday you made an altar next to an aquamarine deposit. Don't think I did. I don't have any altars in the new zone right now other than the spire. Where was that quest for the underwater mining tool? Is that Orville? Orville, okay. That's a name. Alright, go to Orville. Then you erase it. Are you just making things up, like? Pearls probably near the water. I mean, obviously pearls come from water. Like, was it clams or oysters? But it depends how they did it in this game. Check your pins in the new zone. I'm sure if it was an altar that it was a pin, I saw it. Ah! Oh my god, that would have been so unfortunate. I could have died from falling there. Someone threw a freaking frisbee at me, knocked me out of the air, and I fell through like 4 holes. Alright, so one of these houses has a quest update for us. Oh no, it's one of those wall hack guys. I don't want to fight him. Do not want to fight that. Okay, I think I see a quest item over there. Reports were right, the Drak are near. I've never seen anything like this. They're waiting in the thicket salivating. Joshua and Powell are gathering the... God, I'm reading lore! Joshua and Powell are gathering the divers and some of the youngins who can hold their breath. Only way out is through the water. No air stops possible, they might spot us. We hide out in the shipwrecks by the shore. Powell is taking the mining sieve sharp enough in case of an emergency. Ancients keep us safe. Ralph. Ralph. If you don't count the lizards, this looks like a pretty place for a new base. If you don't count the locals that want to kill you, this is beautiful. What the heck? Oh, there's a nasty in the water. Get out of the water! Oh, I got a pearl, nice. Okay, so... A hand scraper and scythe that can be used to mine gold and other materials underwater. Can you use it on land also? No. No, you can't. So, like the underwater grappling hook completely replaced the current grappling hook. But the scythe... Hang on. Okay, there we go. So, oh god, I hate that. So it's a mining pick for underwater use that requires a separate hotkey. That's lame. I kind of wish it was just somehow, like, it used the same slot as the existing one. Because, like, the new, you don't have to have 2 grappling hooks for, like, land and water, but you have to have 2 mining picks for land and water. Okay. Anything else of interest? Capybara, cats, instruments, hair colors. Spell, handpan, lantern, hair colors, Halloween decorations, gold coins. Emily Frey's Tavern, dogs, blocks. Okay. Well... Yeah, if I were to live in that place, I feel like I would need to take a weed whacker to the whole jungle for like a mile in every direction. It makes me very uncomfortable having that little visibility around my base.
Oi.
Oi. Okay, well... Chat, I think that's about it. I think at this point, I'm feeling pretty accomplished. Let's see. Overlord, hang on just a sec. I'll answer that in just a moment. Okay, so Enshrouded. This is an early access. The game is not done yet.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
Don't interrupt me. This is early access. The game is not done yet. We have played it in EA before, 2 years ago. I think at that time, we got to, where was it? This fort, and fought, like, the big Godzilla dinosaur thing there. So we got a lot further this time. Yes, there is some more side quest stuff to do, but without, like, some, like, larger overarching goal, that's not just go farming for, like, hours and hours. I'm kind of, like, checked out, and I'm ready to set it down until they add more stuff. We could upgrade the flame again, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, but that would be, like, just the passion flower. Finding 29 more of those at night time, they grow at night, would be an absolute pain. I don't, like, even if I devoted the rest of today's stream to that, I don't think we'd get it done. And I just don't wish to. I decline to do that. So, let's just talk about how this was. They've added a lot of really awesome stuff. The game is much larger now. It's really cool. The ice thing on the mountain, I really didn't like that system, but I was glad when we were done with that and got to leave the mountain. Let's kind of take it from the top. Take it from the top here. So as we went through the levels, everything was pretty cool until we got to this boss here that's like Godzilla. Its weak point is in its mouth, but it has to be hit with an arrow. You can hit it with a fireball, you can hit it with an ice bolt, you can hit it with a grenade. None of those work. It has to be with an arrow. I really didn't like that because I felt it took away from the game, giving you a sense of freedom to level however you want. It's like, for that fight, unless you want to just wear down 3 weapons worth of durability on this thing, you have to be an archer. Really did not like that. And that same issue kind of cropped up again with the dragon later on. So it only happened twice, but it was two very major encounters where the dragon highly encouraged you to have stun arrows. The combat system in the game, totally fine with it, but it could be better. For example, like if I like do a wand shot, I cannot raise my shield until the animation finishes. Like animation canceling would be really nice. Many times I die, when I die, I'm like spam clicking the dodge or the block, and I can't get it off. It's like sometimes the game feels so fluid, and then other times it's like as clunky as Dark Souls, and it would be nice if it would just felt fluid all the time. Someone in chat says if you build multiple bases, magic chests don't share between them. I only made one base, so that's good to know. I did not know that was a thing. The swimming, like the water is beautiful. They did a great job making the water systems and like, you know, how you can like play around with it for your base and stuff. However, the water, like swimming through it, does not feel good. It's fine until you add in those traps. Like if you need to be able to do fine, precise movements in the water, then we need a better swim system. Like when you let go of the movement key, you keep drifting forward from momentum like you're a race car for like another 10 feet. And they just like, you know, turning is really slow. Climbing out of the water, you have to like get up to the shore and like hump the shoreline and spam click the spacebar until you finally get out of the water. It's not reliable. It doesn't happen when you want it to. It just happens as you're spamming the key. Pins. I'd like to be able to pin things on the map. Rephrase. Label the pins. We can make pins on the map. We can't label them. So like, you know, I've got this base here next to, I'm pretty sure that's a clay deposit. And I can label that because it's a flame. But if I've got another marker I make, like if I do like, you know, create a marker here and do that symbol, you know, if I come back 2 days later, I might not remember what this is. I don't know why I made this marker. And like there's one here, for example. Right now I do not remember what this was. Maybe this was like a rare ore deposit or something. Oh wait, I remember. That was amethyst. That was amethyst. But yeah, I would like to be able to label the markers. Grounded has that. Again, you can label them. Also, hello Waza. We talked about auto deposit many times. In the game Grounded, if you stand here and you hit M, anything in your bag that matches something in a box gets deposited. And it just goes, boop, and it goes out to all the boxes. When I get home from an outing and my bag is full, I'm like, interact with box, deposit matching. Interact with box, deposit matching. Interact with box, deposit matching. Times that by like 12 if I want to be organized. The more organized I am, the more time it takes to deposit things when I get home. So I would love to see them copy that idea. I honestly feel like any game that is... Like, you ever see a feature that's so good, you're like, I want all future games of this genre to have this? That. The ability that if you have a bunch of organized boxes, just deposit all matching to all boxes from like this distance. Please. That would be really, really good. That should be a standard. What else? What else? The dragon fight just overall felt really, really rough to me. Again, because you had to use stun arrows to bring it down, then you could only hit it in the face very briefly. Like, I beat it because of a bug, but I mean, it kind of shined a spotlight on an issue that I didn't really notice until then. In this game, when you die and you respawn, you need to find an area where you can rest, like in the top left, this area meets the conditions. Then you need to eat a food buff. Then you need to drink a water buff, maybe a third one, and maybe you use some health potions, maybe you use some bandages. So what I'm getting at is there's time, because you got to rebuild the rested buff, and also a ton of consumables. If, like, all those systems are fine until you add in a Dark Souls type of boss where you die over and over and over and over and over. If you're going to have a boss that tough, I really wish that you didn't have to use up consumables for every single attempt. Now, honestly, I don't think they're going to change that, because that would kind of undermine how this game is set up to be played. But that, you know, I'm just voicing my thoughts right now. Like, I don't think they're going to change that. I'm just voicing my thoughts. Or just don't die. Or just don't die. Yes. Yeah, it was... It felt really bad to lose, like, hours and hours and hours worth of materials because of that, you know? Like on Lies of P, if you fight a boss and you use a consumable, and then you die to the boss, you get it back. You get the things back. But if you're on... but then there's other Souls-like games where you don't, you know? Like Elden Ring, if you use a consumable and then you die, it's gone. It's gone. And this is kind of like that. They should at least let you leave the arena so you can reset and rebuff. Yeah, maybe. I'm kind of reminded of V Rising. In V Rising, when... it's a game like this, right? Like, there are, instead of a food buff, there's like a blood buff. Like, you drink a vial of blood that you got from somebody. There's that. And if you die, you'd usually have to go get new blood, because you'd be starving when you respawned. And, however, the final toughest battle of V Rising, before they added expansions, was Dracula. And Dracula... they knew it was really freaking tough. And if you died on Dracula, it would load screen, and you would appear right in front of his room, still with your food buff, ready to do another attempt. So they specifically broke all their rules for that fight because they wanted to make it really freaking tough. And that was great. Like, I think it took me 7 hours to beat Dracula on the highest difficulty, and it was just respawn, try again, respawn, try again, respawn, try, and that was fine. I was locked in, right? I do not mind die, try again, die, try again, die, try again, as long as there's, like, not a lot of consumables I have to farm between attempts, and there's not a long run back, you know? Because those two things wear you down. But otherwise, I'm here for it. I'm ready. So, like, if that dragon, if there was a respawn point right before it, and you kept whatever buffs you had from right before you started the previous attempt, I think that would be golden. And then it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about, I have to go craft arrows again, I have to go cook yak meat again, whatever. So I think if they did what V Rising did with the Dracula prep room, that would be just amazing for that. I don't know if they will, but yeah, I would love to see them take that idea, and then they have the freedom to make the most frustrating fights possible, and they don't have to worry about, like, people ripping their hair out over that. And then what was the other thing? The features from Grounded I already mentioned. Yeah, the combat feels good, but it could be great if they made it a little bit smoother, swapping between things. Like, sometimes, for example, if I'm fighting someone and I'm like, shock, oh, they're resistant, okay, fire wand, and I keep clicking, sometimes it doesn't swap. It's like, if I click the button not at the right moment during the animation, it won't weapon swap. So, like, swapping weapons in combat when you realize something is resistant to A and you try to swap to B, sometimes it just doesn't happen and you have to click it multiple times. Swapping between swinging and blocking or swinging and dodging could be a little bit smoother. There's, like, a bit of animation locking, which, you know, if your whole game is designed around that, fine. But this doesn't feel like a game with animation locking, and then just sometimes it does. The updraft thing. I would love if updraft is on a different key, because there's so many times I'm trying to get updraft to work, but I have to basically just beat the hell out of my spacebar. Because I'm like, jump, double jump, updraft. Oh, it didn't go that time. So jump, double jump, glide, updraft. Yeah, so it's 4 clicks. Jump, double jump, glider, updraft. So you have to get 4 spacebar inputs off before smashing your face into the ground before it goes off. So I would love if updraft was just a separate button, honestly. So I could just, like, jump, glide, up, and then hit it. I think on the skill tree, there's last meal and food buffs persist through death, about half as long. Yeah, I'm not... They could still leave that. Again, I'm basically talking about breaking their rules for just those insane fights. It's kind of like when I found that big lizard boss today. The run back was obnoxious. I had to go through an underwater tube that took 29 seconds to get through it, and you had 30 seconds worth of oxygen, and there was spike traps in there that would kill you if you bumped into them too many times. And I was like, it took me 3 deaths to get through that tube, and there was a boss on the other side. So I was like, I'm not going to give this a fair chance because it was a nightmare getting here. So it was like, if there was a respawn right here, sure, I would just try again. But because of the absolute nightmare that it was getting to that guy, I cheesed it. That's probably deliberate. Most animation canceling it all as weapon swaps. They seem to dislike the idea of you being able to do that. Maybe. Like, I'm sharing things that I dislike, but that doesn't mean that they're bugs. That's always important to remember, that I'm sharing stuff that I'm like, oh man, I wish it was like this, but they might be like, that's not the vision we have for our game. Like, in Guild Wars 2, I would delete Guardian, but they might be like, we like Guardian. That's half a joke. I think on the skill tree, last meal, let's see, check the survivor skill tree. I think that's the last meal thing that we were just talking about. Let's see. Good metabolism. Gain additional food slots. Last meal. Your food buffs persist through death, but they last half as long. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about, because like that would, like, let's say you've got a 10-minute food buff, you die, it's 5, then you try again, you die, it's 2.5 minutes, and now you have to eat again. So that's not really gonna, that doesn't really meet what I'm talking about. Updraft, what works weird, I keep missing the landing spot because of it. Yeah. Like, for example, let me see if I can do this. I'm going to run forward, and I'm going to try to updraft and just turn left as fast as I can. See that weird, like, drift? And then I end up at this rock. So it's just like, once the updraft starts, you turn like a boat. And again, you have to beat your space bar to get it to go off sometimes. Because, you know, you want it to trigger before anything else. What else? Taming? The little taming minigame? You know, to be fair, you don't have to do it often. But I really dislike the taming minigame. But once we had the things in here, it was fine. It was totally fun. But I wasn't a fan of, like, the animal taming. That's why I didn't do much of it. But that, again, that's a personal choice. I never tried fishing. I have no idea what the fishing minigame is. Let's see. They're trying to sell more keyboards. Yeah, they've got a partnership with Logitech. They're trying to sell more keyboards. You can't even ride the goats. You can't even ride the goats. Let's see. I think that about covers it. All in all, I just went down a whole list of things I disliked. This was a lot of fun, right? I would not have banged out, I think we were at 50 from the last year, so I think like 75 hours. I think around 75 hours on this playthrough if I wasn't enjoying myself. This really was fun. This is beautiful. I think the building system is one of the best that I've seen before. It would be nice if when you're, like, if you're not in combat and you're building, if you could, like, just float or something, you know? Because building scaffolding is kind of annoying. You know, like in Guild Wars 2, you've got the thing where you can just turn into a bee. And then there's another game like Enshrouded where you play a witch and you can just kind of astral project if you just want to work on your roof. I think that would be nice. Being able to do some kind of, like, flight or something if you're trying to patch up your house from the outside or work on the roof or something would be good. But overall, I think the building for this game is some of the best in the industry. I think the digging, like when you're making, like, a tunnel or something, is fantastic, especially after playing Valheim, where you cannot make tunnels. That's really good, too. I wish there was a little bit of automation. Oh, you just reminded me of another thing. Again, super minor. I wish things that were in the output of a device counted as a magic box. Okay? So, for example, if I forge an iron bar, and then I want to go over to the grinder and turn that iron bar into iron dust or whatever. I guess a silver bar into silver dust. The silver bar, I need to go down to where I made the silver bar. I need to pull it out of the output. Then I need to either go back to where I want to make it or go to a magic box and throw it in the magic box. So I wish the outputs of devices counted as magic boxes so you could just have one device pull from another device. Again, that is not something that is required for this game to be good. It's just something I would like. Because, you know, you can... There are some other games like this where you can do that. But it's not like a standard. It's not across all of them. Hey, Muck in chat. Hey, Sayu. I wish the villagers helped out. Honestly, that would be good. First thing that comes to mind when I read that statement of yours is, what if the farmer would harvest crops that are fully grown and put them in a box? That could be nice.
Got an ad to remind me it's time to resub MuklukYoutube.
Thank you, Asia. Appreciate you. I would, yeah, I think that could be cool, depending on who it is. Because it is true, it feels kind of odd that you save all these people and then they just stand around. Now, granted, they craft when you interact with them, stuff like that, but largely you just see them stand around. Maybe you could have, like, the blacksmith goes around to, like, different blacksmith stuff, and he's, like, hammering away, working on something. Maybe the carpenter can, like, work on your house if it's damaged. If something gets, like, damaged, he could, like, fix it. The farmer, obviously, could, like, you know, do stuff at the farm. Maybe you could have the, what's her name? Have her also, like, refill the food bowls for the animals, and you could, like, turn that on or off. Like, hey, if I have mats in the boxes, and if they need food, handle it. You know, you could just automate that. That could be cool. Even Palworld lets you do that. To be fair, Palworld, one of its major things is automation. You know, with, like you, basically, it's design your own sweatshop. Like, that's a different type of game. Like, that's how it is. Let's see. All right. Hold on a sec. What was the question that I said I would get to in a second? What would you say your favorite stream game is at the moment? What are we playing right now? Guild Wars 2, Riftbreaker, Enshrouded, Nioh, and Resident Evil Requiem. I would say probably Riftbreaker or Nioh right this moment. Right this moment. Is just revisit it. You know, those have been really fun. Although Nioh, the story, I have no idea what's happening. It's just really fun gameplay. Talk about petting the dog. The dog wanders too much. Sometimes I'm just like looking for it, and I need to like make a pin for it or something. But the dog, unlike the people, you can't say stay in this area. That could be kind of nice. Like, it doesn't have to stay in one spot, but like stay in this like room or something. But it wanders a lot. Sometimes I have trouble finding it. But having a 3-story house is part of that issue, I think. Okay. I think that's everything. This was a lot of fun. And I'm happy to come back and play this again. It's kind of re-energized me for these types of games. Like when I was playing what was it, Windrose or Windborne or whatever during Steam Next Fest, I was like, oh my god, it's like Enshrouded. Yes, I love it. But this was really enjoyable. Maybe next time I'd even do it multiplayer or something like that, because you know, I got this far on my own. I could do multiplayer next time. Yeah. All right. Cool. Shot caller wind devs. Oh my god, Mr. Mattyman. No, bad. Someone ban Mr. Mattyman. All right. With that, I'm going to save our progress here. When the full launch of the game happens, they don't change anything major in the early levels, I'll probably just continue this playthrough where this leaves off. But if they do end up revamping the combat system, I'll probably start it from level 1 again to experience everything from the beginning. But this is really enjoyable, and I hope you guys liked it too. Okay. Chat, if you'll give me 1 second. Those of you that know, I've got that wound in my throat right now, and it's acting up. I need some painkillers. I'm gonna get some ibuprofen. I will be back in a minute, and then we will continue. Okay, I'm back. Would be funny to use a bone wand to call the dog. Did you do the dungeon thing? Yes. Yeah, I did. I cleared all the dungeon things. They were pretty fun. Some of them more exciting than others. But yeah, the last one at the end of it, what was it? It was 2 undead cyclopses and like one of those undead things that throws the sickles at you. Nasty. Okay, well, chat, with that, let me change the stream title here, and we can do some Nioh to fill in our remaining morning stream time today, and I'll need to figure out something new to start tomorrow morning, because I did not anticipate finishing Enshrouded yet. I think, doesn't Riftbreaker have a new update soon? Hang on a second. What is the update, the release date for the new Riftbreaker thing? Play date, everything? No, I decline. Free update dev commentary. World Expansion 4 update is now live. Wait, oh, is it live right now? Well, you know what? Hold on. All the features free update. Invite your friends to try the game. Does this add to the campaign or just... Oh no, open campaign mode. Open campaign mode is finally here. This new game mode allows you to skip the story part of the regular campaign and gives you full control over how and where your mission on Galatea 37 begins. You can choose any of the biomes available in this game as your starting area. What? No DLCs required. Each biome will put you in a completely unique early game situation. Starting in Tropical is perfect for those who want a smooth start. Choosing harsher regions like Volcanic will immediately test your survival skills with environmental hazards and limited technology options. However, we can guarantee that all biomes are viable starting points that allow you to complete the game. We checked ourselves. What about Metallic Valley? Or Crystal Caverns? Let's see. There are no dialogues suggesting what to do next. There aren't any short-term objectives to follow either, apart from dynamic random encounters. Your only goal is construct and activate their prime rift station. How you go about completing the task is up to you. Resource availability, environmental threats, and expansion strategy will all depend on the starting biome you choose and decisions to make along the way. Cryofield's new frozen biome. This is a permanently frozen region where nearly everything behaves differently from what you're used to. One of the first things you'll notice is how far apart resource deposits are. They're much larger than usual, but rarely close to each other. During internal playtests, this quickly pushed us toward building multiple smaller outposts rather than a single centralized base. Oh, man. Oh, man, dude, I want to do this. Would you guys be there for it if the next morning game was doing a new playthrough of the Riftbreaker with the new content? Or like, be honest, like, you know, if you just like, oh no, I don't want to see that. Like, would you be there for it? Because this, like, most of you know, this is my jam. Oh, new towers, ice towers. K-Max says no. I appreciate the honesty. Those are decent range, too. Those are almost like Sentinel Tower range. Icicle Tower. Cryo projectiles that break apart on impact and slow enemies in the area. Doesn't deal a ton of damage to most creatures, but if you target something vulnerable to cryo damage, the effects are pretty spectacular. Yeah, plus the fact that it slows. We need Twitch integration. I could do Twitch integration. I don't know if I would do the full mutiny thing or not. Wait, what are these things? Inferno Towers. Little chainsaw hands. I feel like this is a good video to show how terrible the chainsaws are. Like, did you see that? Like, hang on a sec. Replay this. So look, he's not killing a single one. No, one. I think one died. 2, maybe 3. Like, it was just not killing things. I'm here for anything other than Genshin Impact. Other than Genshin Impact. Shredder Tower? Is that acid damage? Acid-laced razor-sharp needles. That does look nice. That's not all. World Expansion 4 also includes plenty of smaller features. Okay. Yeah, just to share something with you guys. Hang on. On the Riftbreaker Discord, okay? I was watching. Some of you remember. Let me change to the just chatting category for a second. Hang on a second. Some of you remember that on Monday I tried Fungal Forest. I got my butt kicked, right? And I found this video from Wizazub on the Riftbreaker Discord. He beat Fungal Forest on 500% difficulty. Like, there's 5 times monsters. Okay? On brutal. And I'm like, okay, what did he do? How did he do this? All right? He made the headquarters, then he put down a storage box, then he sold half his starting equipment and upgraded the HQ in 2 seconds. I upgraded my HQ like 10 minutes in. So then he immediately makes a communication hub, makes a bunch of starting things, okay? He gets his money rolling. His research, because of that start, was like 10 minutes ahead of mine. And he makes a, what is it, a gravity mine weapon? And he makes a flame spewer weapon. And then he makes 0 towers. Look at this. Those are gravity mines. He makes 0 towers. I watched this video I on like 2x speed, but I watched the first hour of this video. He is doing, like, it is mind-boggling. Because I was like, oh man, I can't figure out what towers to build on this map because the enemies outrange the towers. They all just keep dying. How does he beat this map? What towers does he use? And I watch it, and he doesn't use freaking towers. And I'm like, what the hell? And so I posted on their Discord. I said, I cannot figure out what towers to build on Fungal Forest. They all get destroyed. I'll watch this video for tips. Wizab doesn't use towers. Me. And, dude, this is one of the devs of the game. He said, some strategies are not meant for mere mortals. Wizab is an alien. I was just like, dude, I can't learn anything from this. He's playing tower defense game, and he's not building towers. Like, I can't learn anything here. Ugh. Okay. I'm here no matter what you play. I appreciate that, Liz. All right. I think for now, I want to do some research on the Riftbreaker thing, maybe this afternoon, and figure out, like, what would be a fun starting biome. Because if we did the open campaign, we could start anywhere. Maybe I could start on, like, the ice map or something. Or just go there second. I don't know. But for now, I think what I'll do is do Nioh for the remaining time and fight some tough bosses. And then maybe prepare a new Riftbreaker campaign for tomorrow, starting tomorrow morning. So, let me change the titles. Let's see, Enshrouded complete, Nioh 3. Nioh 3 now. Let's do that. And Weird RPG 2. Weird RPG 2. We'll get there when we get there, okay? We'll get there when we get there. All right, and save. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Rift is fun to watch you play. It's a very fun game. The Fungal Forest is a very frustrating biome, but it's a very fun game. I know Co-Carnage was playing it yesterday and had like 10,000 viewers. So, shining a spotlight on it. I hate Paimon's voice. Wait, Paimon? Isn't that like Genshin or something? I've seen memes of the character. They call her like emergency food or something. Next Monday, Fungal Swamp. The worst one? Dude, it's just like, oh man, it's so frustrating. Because like, the smallest mobs on that map outrange your towers and shoot over walls. And it's like, okay, so early game stuff. That's everything's out except artillery. And artillery needs long line of sight. Alright. Marker. Alright. We got some extra time in the morning stream. We're back in Nioh 3, and we travel through time. I don't know where we are. I don't know when we are. We're just killing things. Wait. Are you an enemy, dude? I can hit him, so he's an enemy. That looks nasty. What's that? The Spirit Tree Shrine.
But why? The temple sentries. Why would they attack us? The spirit tree is fallen. Spirit stones were supposed
Whoa!
to help us win
Oh god, these
war.
things.
But this...
Yeah, someone in chat told me those things you do like almost no damage, but right when they're attacking, they're vulnerable to damage, and that was my first time getting to use that tip. What is this? No power source at destination.
This platform. It should let us cross over to the other side without issue, but it won't move. It seems it has lost its power source.
Can't break that. Oh! Ow. Okay, that hurt. Your soul is mine. Oh no. Hit him in the back, lady. Oh wow, 600 or 6.6k. That was a big hit.
Be careful.
I cast gun.
Blood. This foul aura. It must be coming from the cushion.
I'm putting bombs on him. That is not what I was trying to do. Sometimes I'm holding shift to sprint, and then I run up and hit left click to attack, and it becomes a shift left click input, which does a poison bomb on the ground. Dude, her attacks are weird. She just summons like a little light above her head and just starts blasting lasers. Hey, how does this game compare to Nioh 2? What's up, October? I haven't played Nioh 2, so I'm gonna have to defer to chat. It looks like Crimson has, though. Crap. Hang on.
It's 12:30 p.m.
I know. Hang on a second. I have to take the get well soon pill, chat. Just a moment. Okay. Let's see. Dude, camera, I can't see. Who else shot at me during that? Were they on the... Couldn't even tell what floor they were on. Was it you?
The Queen is spineless. We must use the power of the stones to rule the world.
Whoa! 2 of these? Oh, man. I'm glad we've got the AI help for this. So he picked up a little power source thing. Now I gotta figure out where to put it. What is that? Can I backstab, whatever that is? Is that a butt in the air? Heat thick! Alright, purify the circle. Okay. Ah, ow. Oh, he tries to like vacuum you into his mouth. That's not doing much. He had a lot of health. Alright, what was this? Okay, so this appears... Oh, it continues down. Alright. Whoa! Evening, beautiful babes. What's up, Hamza? How you doing?
Monsters are knocking on our door. Activate it. Don't worry about me. Close the door. It'll hold them back, even if only for a moment.
Okay, so these boxes power these things. Got it. The statues are making me nervous. Oh, there's one now. Okay, we've got a path down, stairs up, and a path over there. So I gotta bait them into attacking so their armor goes down and then get a hit in. Oh my god. Wow, what an intimidating room. I'm like, man, these rock guys are tough. Next room, 30 of them. Secret slash kata. Sneak. Ah, Archer up there.
Please, let me face you.
He's burning. Oh god, here we go again. Why no Enshrouded? What's up, Nog? Beat it, basically. There's not much left for me to do that satisfies me in that. Oh, come on, step forward. There we go. I was like, their pathing issue right there. Oh! Why? Can I turn this off? No. Oh, looks like I could have come over here a different way, though. Thought I had him. There we go. I understand how those work now, but boy, they are tedious. Oh, it's a moving platform. I don't know if I was done down there. You say you were going to do a tier list of games from Steam Next Fest. Yes, it's already on our Discord. If you would like to see it. And it will be a public video tomorrow. Let's see, level up. These remind me of those moving discs at that one area in Expedition 33. With the big dancing ribbon people. Okay, so we got big nasty boss there. What's over this way? Spooters. I think he's dead. Alright, that one's gone. And she got that one. No, just knocking them all off. Woo! I parried that? Of course I parried that. I'm amazing. Okay, are any of these statues gonna come to life? What? This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them. Oh, 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 oh! Okay, there's one now. I'm guessing if I put it here, it's gonna power these cannon things? No? Okay, I don't know what that did. Oh my god, I got baited. I have never seen them do that. The downward smashing attack. No power source. Try this. Come on. I cast gun. Let's see. Stig says, as a new Guild Wars 2 player, what should I be using my laurels on? I mean, whatever you want. There's some cosmetic stuff in there that you can't get anywhere else. There is some nodes you can get for your home instance or homestead if you want those. Or if you just want money, there's like bags of materials you can get and then sell if you just want to turn them into money. Depends on what your goal is. Oh, that didn't work. Oh god. Dang it. Hi, Chip. Dude, it doesn't stagger. Oh my god. It did nothing I did made it stagger. Okay, there's another power source. There we go.
They say the spirit tree was here long before the country's founding. Our way of life, our hopes and wishes for this country. This tree has seen it all. I will not allow such an esteemed existence to meet its end like this. We must hurry.
Okay. Rest. Level. Get a bit more magic. No power source at destination. Huh. Where am I supposed to go? Almost fell. Okay, stumped. I've already been down there. I've already been that way. I've already been this way. What did I miss? We missed something. Hello, hello, Nita. Hello! What's up? Okay, there's a bunch of stuff down there at the bottom I haven't seen. Ah, here we go. This way. Are any of you guys gonna... Not what I thought was gonna happen there. Are you the one we knocked down earlier? Yo, that was a prank. I'm sorry about that. I missed that dodge. Are you serious? Dude, I'm having to like use purification so much here. Oh my god, right in the junk, like 14 times. Alright. Any of y'all gonna wake up? Nope. All right. Purify. Oh, God. Wait, is this a hot tub? What? Yeah, this is...
What are you doing? Bathing. It's not time for emotional excitement. I do appreciate your help, but time is of the essence.
What are you doing? Madam, you don't understand. This is very important. One down. Two down. You got that one? Alright, there's got another of those really big nasty things. That guy's moving around too much. Two poison traps there. He did go through them, but he passed through them too quickly. Actually, hold on. There's dudes. Ah, shoot. I didn't hit the head there. I've only got one bullet left. Save it. Alright, 2 remaining. Thank you. Okay. Ah, I didn't mean to step that far forward. So I'm trying to like move in, get him to start swinging at me so his armor cracks, and then hit him with the ranged poke. Wait, what? Oh no! I accidentally swapped my, Well, actually that did hit him pretty hard. But I was not trying to use that there. Okay. There we go. Alright.
We can't let Lord Hiroko get through! The country and the spirit tree will be destroyed!
Okay. We need a power source for this thing. Is that one? There we go. Okay, so now this elevator moves us somewhere. About to find out.
When we were young, we often snuck into the temple. How our mother used to scold us. We'd use the sentries as footholds and climb onto the branches of the spirit tree. Hiroko will surely be there, at the end of this path.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got a hallway with a shrine, with a bunch of dead players, with a door at the end. I'm guessing I'm gonna open this and see a cinematic and then a boss. He's got some nice tats.
Hiroko, you traitor! I have come to defeat you!
Alright, I respect that she didn't hesitate.
How will you do that without any power?
Lady, when I fought you in a boss battle, you were way tougher.
The light that sullies darkness is still here.
Can you talk longer, sir? I want to finish my hot dog.
Perhaps you've got my kind. I shall slaughter you both.
He's poisoned. Oh man, that spirit did pretty good. That was my first time using that in combat. Thank you for restocking my weapons, I appreciate that. Phase 2, and I haven't swung my melee weapon yet.
To stand against Kusanagi, is human strength sufficient? Nonetheless, I'm prepared to fight.
It's morning for me, Jive. Well, 1 p.m. now. Oh my god.
Then let the dark radiance permeate everything! You will know the power of the dark radiance!
Alright, it's been years. Do you guys remember Yu Yu Hakusho? There was a big boss near the end, and every time he powered up, his shoulders got broader. I'm thinking of him right now. Oh, he's got a full health bar? You suck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you finish Enshrouded? Yes. I beat it. Sort of. Oh god. What? This is like fighting Matthias Gabriel in Guild Wars 2. Like, first he was ice themed, now he's fire themed. That didn't work. Oh, he's poisoned. Nice. All three of those missed? Oh god, this again. That's not a good shot. That missed. Those are not doing much damage when they actually hit. 64, I think I saw. think I got him poisoned again.
I am the king after all. Do not interfere.
Did you say the king of drool? Ooh. Oh man, I was doing so good. I was being kind of silly, chat. I was trying to beat him without using my melee attack, and I was in phase 2 and he was under half health, and I still hadn't swung my weapon. Haven't seen you on Guild Wars 2 for a while. You taking a break? What's up, World Soul? I play Guild Wars 2 every Tuesday. We call it Guild Wars Tuesday. For the first few years I was streaming, I did play it every single day, but after 10,000 hours, I've kind of done everything. So we relegate like 1 day a week to it. Unless there's like new content out, then I play it for like a week straight.
Perhaps you got my kind foolish sister. Then I shall slaughter you both.
Wow. Wow. Okay, he's really dodgy all of a sudden. He's poisoned. Oh my god. I'm burning way too many heals this early on. Hi, Chip. All right, phase 2.
You will know the power of the Dark Radiance.
Alright, so first we run sideways, then we run toward him. Alright, steam vents. It's interesting, even if I position that guy to hit him in the back, it doesn't count as a backstab, since I guess it's not from me, the ninja. I tried to dodge through that to restock ammo. Messed it up, though. Oh, he got poisoned. Didn't reach. I was trying to poison him because he was really close to being poisoned. Oh my gosh, that little... the tracking for that little sidestep. Alright, he's poisoned again. No! Oh, man! I backed up and that geyser behind me blocked the screen for a second, and I couldn't see anything, and then he killed me. That was so close!
Perhaps you got my kind and foolish sister, then I should slaughter you both.
I'm trying to save my bigger stuff for phase 2. Ow. poisoned again. He's burning and poisoned. Ugh, I tried to do one melee hit. It was a mistake. See that? See, chat? I shouldn't be meleeing in a melee game. I should only be running away and throwing random crap like Moon Knight. I'm doing it all. Every time I try to melee, everything goes terrible. Meleeing in a melee game. What the heck?
Perhaps you got my kind and foolish sister. I should slaughter you both.
Oh, that came closer than I thought it would. Messed that up. Oh, man. Ugh. Folded that. He hit me for 1K and then backhanded me for 1,300. Man, first attempt was... Every attempt's been phase 2. But that last attempt, that attempt before the one that I just died on, that really hurt because he was almost dead.
Perhaps you got my kind and foolish sister, and I should slaughter you both.
Oh, that's the same damn move. That's the same damn move that got me last time. The super long-range thrust that was immediately followed by a second hit. Doesn't look like Enshrouded anymore. Read the title, my friend. We beat Enshrouded. We gotta wait for them to add new content.
Perhaps you got my kind foolish sister, and I shall slaughter you both.
Got a really nasty debuff on me and I don't know what it does. Okay, it went away. I knew he was doing it. That time I saw it coming. That's the same move as the last 3 deaths. I knew he was doing it, but I mistimed the dodges. I was hitting him like crazy. It's crazy that I got him to almost like 1% health, and then 2 attempts where I died barely in phase 2.
My kind and foolish sister, and I shall slaughter you both.
Oh. First time I've ever gotten grabbed. Did he hit me during the transition when I couldn't control my character? Yes, he did. Okay. Oh, wow. I picked the only bad time to use that. He's getting resistant to poison, so the applications are more difficult to land. Dang it. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of FPS right now. Just trying to grab. Back up. Oh my god, all those dodges I just did through the blood actually restocked a lot of equipment. It takes like 3 or 4 poison traps to get him poisoned now because he's got so much of a tolerance at the moment. This is it! Stab him with Pikachu!
It's meaningless, all of it. Impossible.
Why does he say impossible? We got 2 of those
No
things.
matter what, I must sacrifice. Brother, I will stop you.
My return is inevitable! With that day in
Oh, the one I have is all cracked. Is I guess this shows how it got cracked.
Hyrule has been trapped in the Eternal Rift.
A steak. Oh, is that a piece of the world tree? Vipro says that's totally fair. Not trying to shade Muck, just saying this isn't all of Nioh combat. You're right. I mean, I could play a samurai and get in there and get super good and attempt that boss repeatedly until I can parry every single move he does. I'd be there a lot longer. And to be fair, at that point, I'd be playing Sekiro, and that's the only Souls-like game I ever quit because I got bored. It was just like, there was only one way to play, dude with sword. Ninja can't parry. Certain weapons with Ninja can... It's not the same. It's... Hang on a second. Like, you have to take some, traits. Like, you can block, I think, with any weapon, but, like, hold on. Wait, there's so many menus. Where is it? Sarigama. Alright, so right here. So, like, this weapon has a trait to parry. Right here, if you take this. But the samurai can parry with everything, I think, by default. But did you see how very often during that fight I would run into some of his attacks and dodge them on purpose? The reason I was doing that is because, one, I have a piece of armor that heals me whenever I successfully dodge, and two, it restocks my ammunition when I dodge. So I can play as long as I can get decent at dodging, I can do a lot of ranged damage with using dodge to restock ammunition.
Eventually, Hylaka will break the seal and rise again. And when he does, the power of the Spirit Tree will be our only hope of defeating him. I will serve as the Spirit Tree's guardian until that time comes. Now then, you should return to your time. Come speak to me when you've made your preparations.
Oh, that's this whole chapter? Dude, this chapter was short. Oh, I'm hitting M. I can't even open the mount. Stances are samurai. Yeah, stances are a samurai thing. Also, key pulsing. Yeah, samurai has a lot of other things to juggle.
Some still remains. I must return.
I will stand watch over Hylaka with the Spirit Tree.
Wait, what? The last time we saw someone absorb one of those...
It costs me my humanity.
The last time we saw someone absorb one of those, they turned into a demon bird thing. Yeah. What's up, right? Wait, what? Wait, this is the beginning of the game. Before our brother betrayed us.
That is odd.
Oh, this time he's gonna stop it so the old man doesn't get injured.
Jesus Christ 1216 raided my stream with 1 viewers.
Oh, Jesus Christ, thank you for the raid, appreciate you. Loved your work in that one book. Thank you. Mucky is here, he's here.
So the rumors were true.
We must escape these halls before all else. I'll clear the way. Escape underground.
Into the ninja guy like up.
It seems we find ourselves at the day Edo Castle fell.
Can I rest in the hot tub?
Kilimatsa is nowhere to be seen. Things have changed.
So this is literally like the prologue of the game. But during this, our teachers got cut down, and then our brother betrayed everyone and turned into a demon guy.
You must remain vigilant. The castle is infested with yokai.
What?
Lord Drak'Dal, I will do whatever it takes to defend you.
This one has got some health.
That was a superb display of skill.
Thank you.
Your improvement is remarkable. I don't see any other yokai. We should head toward Master Hanzo while we can.
Which way? Is he going to comment on the fact that I just punched through?
Such a technique.
There it is. He's like, when did you learn to do that?
As though you've been through a great deal.
When did you learn to punch through walls?
Dojo of all places. Maybe someone's after Lord Drak'Dal.
Mike, how about upgrading your gear now? I'm actually wondering, like, are we near the end of the game? Usually, like, often when you're playing a game and it comes full circle like this, I am wondering if we're near the end of the story. Does anybody, just like a yes or no, does anybody know? It's a surprise. It's a surprise. Oh my god. Oh. No? Okay. But Plague, I don't want to... Okay, Plague, you're saying replace my gear. I don't want to lose my set bonus. I should wait until the new gear is 100 levels higher than the current one before I break my set bonus. Oh, what's this? Oh, I have those swords for her. I forgot.
This blade. I feel as though I've seen it before. Didn't someone show this to me? My grandfather? Ugh, this feeling. I've remembered everything. That's right. My grandfather taught me all about smithing. The peerless swordsmith, Senji Muramasa. I'm his granddaughter, Senji Toyo.
And you just
Thank
forgot
you for
this?
gathering all of those swords.
I don't know, she might be dead. I can't keep track of, like,
Helping
who's
me
a spirit and
recover
who's
my
not, because they look the
memories.
same.
You can count on me for any smithing.
Do you want a
needs.
percentage
I'll
of how
forge
far you
even
are
better
in, Muck?
works now my memories returned.
Yeah, just like main story. If I were just a tunnel vision in the main story, what's my percentage?
How goes your mission?
You've unlocked Reforge. What does that do? Okay, so I can, like, replace a thing with another thing. Okay, cool. How do I get Umbra Sight? Oh my god, where's my equipped gear? Where is my equipped gear? Why does it not show your equipped stuff at the top? This is so stupid. There. So this doesn't change any of the other stats. This only changes the base defense.
Be seeing you.
Okay, what else do we got? Let's see. Yeah, I admit I haven't looked at armor upgrades in a while because I've just been like, oh man, I got this nice set bonus. It is a nice set bonus. It's quite helpful. Untouched ninjutsu. This is sometimes such a banger. It's like whenever I use a ninjutsu, sometimes it doesn't go on cooldown, so I can just do it again. Let's see. Straight and true. And it's like an archery set. Untouched sacred water. Life drain on melee kill, life recovery, crucible. I might craft it, it might be cheaper. Craft it instead of increase the level on it. Iga Jonin. Okay. Forge. Is it Forge? Iga Jonin headband.
Took some time, but it turned out well.
Okay. Iga Jonin cuirass.
Took some time, but it turned out well.
Now, I'm gonna want that thing where when I dodge, I heal, because that helps me a lot. It's on my chest, so I want to see if after I do this, I can put that on the chest piece.
Right. It's quite good. Right. It's quite good.
Why is it not letting me make the boots? I don't have enough money. That's why. Okay, so I need to sell some stuff. Oh, I can't sort on this screen between samurai and ninja? Why? What? Why? Isn't Samurai a different gear tab? That's all the tabs. It seems there's melee weapons, ranged weapons, all types of armor, charms, everything mixed together. Try Z. That is really weird that on all of the other people and in your inventory, they've got these tabs, and then this they don't. There's a reason I put off doing this for so long. I hate the inventory management in this game. Enshrouded complete? Yes, Julio. I have finished it to my satisfaction. Okay, hold on. I said filter out white to blue, but it's still showing yellow. Oh, yellow is below blue in this game? I didn't realize that. Oh, fuck it. I hope I don't sell anything important. Alright, there. Oh, man. There are some games that I enjoy, but it's like the merchant windows are so annoying, I'll just go through the whole game with level 1 gear sooner than deal with it for more than 5 minutes.
Right. It's quite good. Be seeing you.
Alright, okay, yeah, where's the other one that I like? Auto life recovery when you evade. That's the one. So I'm gonna go back to the old chess piece, but there. I've leveled up all the other stuff. Try leveling up just chess piece? Yeah, hang on. I see paralysis build up. Oh. I just hit Z to try to do filter on this screen. There's not, why is it not here? You can't filter on this one. I did not mean to equip that. Is it tab there? Why is it a different button on this menu? Oh my god. I need to go back to just punching bosses. It's so much less frustrating than actually dealing with the menus in this game. Why is it tab on this guy, but it's Z on that guy? I don't even remember what I wanted this for now. I remember now. There was I saw one that increased how fast build-up happened for paralysis. And I was thinking, I wonder if there's one for build-up for other stuff. Nothing found. I give up. I give up. Alright. Level up the chess piece.
How goes your mission?
There we go.
It's quite good. Be seeing you.
Change the filter to show something higher than uncommon.
How goes your mission? Be seeing you.
This does not have what I just searched for. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Here. All right. Crazy thing is like I don't even think I'm gonna make like a review video on this game when I'm done with it because I can't understand half of it. Like, there's just so many systems drowning each other out. And it's just like, all right, I'm just going to pick these 5 and I'll play and I'll enjoy it. And I'm just going to pretend those other 17 don't exist. Okay. It is almost that time, chat. But let's see what's over here. By the time you finish the game, you'll understand even less. What? What kind of consoling is that?
I can only imagine his displeasure at Lord Takachino being chosen as
You are alive! Please, leave the rest to us! My wounds, I've been
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Didn't take you long at all.
Oh no, it just shifted me into the corner. Okay, good. Don't worry, I'm looting. Oh, are we gonna show off? I did not tell you to go Power Ranger. You're just showing off. Dude, I can't even do that. So he went Power Ranger Samurai and shifted into Power Ranger Ninja.
To think you have come into your own so swiftly.
Your blade no longer wavers.
No! What was that voice acting? That cat. No! Like he was just making airplane noises.
Even Lord Eas, who led this land to peace after an extensive war, cannot escape time's cruel grasp.
As his final act, he entrusted everything to a young lord.
A gentle soul who favored the arts. The future seemed daunting.
Oh, is it us?
But our faith in Lord Yeyasa did not waver, and we wholeheartedly supported his decision.
And so, I've turned an artist into a slayer of yokai. Hard work does pay off.
Dude, the cat is taking credit for everything I've done. Typical cat. And so I made him a slayer of yokai.
Our presence would only delay you, Lord Takechio.
Please hurry below ground, my lord.
The cat trained you well? Yeah, typical. Accompanied by Guhin. So we got a new version of Nekomata and the samurai hat fox thing.
The gate has been destroyed. But I bet you could make your way over it.
Alright, just going until the next waypoint. I did not mean to meet each other. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Let me see, Guardian Spirit. So... Guhin? What's this? Cutting Wings. Borrow O's power to unleash long-distance slicing gales. Oh, it's the same as the, Harpy Lady. Electrified Kunai. So you send him out, and then he throws Electric Kunai. Okay. Alright. Awesome. Alright, chat. Saving the progress here, and we will continue from this point next time. We are in Nioh 3. Alright. Awesome. Chat, with that, I'm out of time. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me today. I hope you had fun. We finished up Enshrouded. Did a little time in Nioh to fill in the remaining time. And I'm thinking tomorrow, I'll double check some other games, see if anything else catches my eye. But tomorrow morning, we'll be starting something new. Maybe the new patch of the Riftbreaker, maybe something else. We'll see. But as always, please hit that follow button if you're on Twitch. Please subscribe if you're on YouTube. Here's links to my 2 YouTube channels. And a special thank you to our dear patrons. They keep this channel alive. Couldn't do this without their support. And there's a link to that in the chat if you are interested in being a supporter. Shilling complete. Thank you for listening. I'm going to find someone to raid real quick on the Twitch side of things. Let me see who is live. Looks like Madigon's live. I'll raid Madigon. He's good people. So I'll see you guys over there. And if you fancy joining me, I'll be back tonight for more Resident Evil Requiem, which I am dreading, and more Nioh, which I'm looking forward to. All right. Have a good day. See ya.